So vinyl, although a lot of people thought it was maybe out of the market, it has been around throughout the CD era, and even with all the new MP3 formats coming in. Just that the sales of vinyl had declined in certain periods. However, in the last 5-6 years, vinyl has been taking a real upward trend internationally, worldwide, and even in Sri Lanka now, there are a lot of people, those who have been collecting for years, from like the 60s, 70s, and to guys like myself who've been collecting since the mid 80s. We always stuck to vinyl. We collected vinyl even throughout the 90s, the 2000s, and now fortunately we're seeing this trend, and it is happening all over. If I'm to just give you guys a few examples, Alicia Keys, albums like this, it's a double album. They're coming out on vinyl. It's been out since 2003, I think, that one. More recent, Mark Ronson's, even albums such as Sia. You take your albums like this, Daft Punk, Random Access Memories, Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Adele. They're all out on vinyl. Even recently, a few guys in Sri Lanka, we brought down 3 copies of this, De La Soul's new album, Kendrick Lamar. So vinyl is making a big comeback, and the thing with vinyl is it's unlike an MP3. There's something tangible. Vinyl always gives you a story. It tells you a lot more about the artist, about the people behind the productions, the various collaborations. If you look at this Kendrick Lamar album, we have collaborations with Dr. Dre, so it gives you more depth. It tells you a lot more about the artist, the album, the music. Now, doesn't mean that on an MP3 you don't get all that, because you can actually find all this information on the internet. But the thing is, for me, someone who loves vinyl, I like the tangible feel of this. I like being able to pull the record out, touch and feel what I'm going to play, put it on the turntable, put the needle on the record, and listen to it, start to finish. Now, it's rare that I'm speaking from certain experiences. I don't see a lot of the younger people. I come from a DJ background, so let me just speak about the DJs. A lot of the younger DJs listening to a full album. There'll be a top 40 single hit out, and they'll probably just know just that song. So when you buy an album, you can also buy these on MP3, or you can download the whole album. You tend to listen to the whole thing, and that gives you a bigger scope of that album. You understand a lot more. You get to know the artist more intimately, because you've listened to his entire 60 minutes or more of music that he has produced and put into the album. So a lot of benefits when you actually listen to an album. So for me, getting an album on, in my case, on vinyl, and listening to the whole thing. These are all double albums, so much info here, and it's lovely to read. When you read this, the credits, the little story behind a track or the album overall, it's very encouraging. It's a good. It gives you a lot of depth, like I said before. So why I'm trying to, what I'm actually trying to do with the vinyl only workshop that I'm hoping to have in a few days. My idea here is to introduce mainly DJs, mainly young DJs who are predominantly on either MP3s playing through USB sticks or on CD. Get them attuned to tuned into a little bit of vinyl. So what that actually means is, the touch and feel of it, playing music on vinyl, getting to understand how you actually, it's unlike you just dump a CD into a player onto a tray and just press play. It's a little more tedious. There's the stylus that has to be placed on the record. We have to be very gentle because it has potential to skip. So you're very gentle when you're playing. At the same time, you have to be quick. So it's how it was done in the 70s. Prior to that, the 60s, 70s, 80s, even in the 90s when I was playing out the clubs and the mobile circuits, we used vinyl, and it was very cumbersome to carry because actually as a DJ you start